Hello and welcome back to the Daily Challenge, and we are jumping straight into the first game. Like, wait, is this? It is 25 copyright. Then I have to go like Chubut. There's a lot of new in this area of Patagonia. Gen 4 2025 Arch coverage. Yeah, Gang got coverage, and like a bunch of towns here. Nice. Good enough. Nossa Senhora da Conceição. That doesn't really help. I'm sure these lamps are useful to someone, but that someone isn't me. It looks vaguely northern. Maybe I go like Bahia here. Pernambuco, even further north, makes sense. I cannot tell if this is the US or Turkey. I want to go US. Where in the US? And if it is the US, I can't tell if it's New Mexico or Wyoming. There's a lot of 50-50s going on this location, I must say. Colorado seems like a guess that could make sense. Almost. It's just across the border into Utah on the tri-point with Wyoming. Alright, this looks west coastal US. Maybe like Northern Cali or Oregon, something like that. Oregon just across the border. I'm doing pretty well, honestly. Okay. I hope I didn't jinx it. I definitely jinxed it, didn't I? Is this Turkey? Some kind of... Looks like a dugout reservoir, honestly. Oh, this could be way further east. Oh no. Why did I have to jinx it? I don't even know if it's Turkey, honestly. Am I going east? Yeah, okay. It's actually basically Lake Van. I get girly. Some little lake right next to Lake Van. Oh, I was doing so well. I was doing so well, then this happened. I should have just committed east, honestly. Guess I kind of saved it going right in the middle of the country. Leaf gasser. Colombia, I don't know. It could be Southeast Asia, for all I know. Very tall palm trees. How are those palm trees? That's crazy. Is this Iceland? I honestly can't tell if it actually is Iceland. I think it should be Iceland. It is Iceland. Nice, but I wasn't confident. Oh, why do I want to go Australia here? I don't know. Wait, what is that? What is that pole? That's a Mexican pole. No one is getting that. Okay. That makes me feel a bit better. I have a wild, intrusive thought here. What if it's Panama? That's not a terrible guess, honestly. But that is a crazy guess from Spaghetti there. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything until I see the last round. Okay. I'm not gonna jinx it again. I think it should be Bangladesh. But yes, I was first. Should be Bangladesh. It is Bangladesh. Okay. Today's going quite well. Relatively well. I mean, round 3 obviously isn't good, but if we look at, everyone else's guess, it is not the worst. I got a whole point. Some people got no points, so, we take that point. Very well, 4 seconds, boom. What am I doing? That is clearly... Yeah, okay. Turkey. No, Sardinia. Can I click? Hello? Thank you. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait, this letter doesn't exist in Mongolian. I thought this was the Oh, with a line through, but it's the... Okay, yeah. That letter doesn't exist in Mongolian. My bad. I wanted to switch to west, but I didn't have time. That's a holy pole. It didn't take my switch. I literally switched. What the heck? Okay, well, I had two good guesses. Or two good games, I mean. First game and then the Leaf Guesser. For once, I actually did well in Leaf Guesser. But yeah, we playing moving. They got the 250 area code, which is all of BC except Vancouver. So, in other words, it doesn't really narrow anything down at all, does it? But I'm sure I can find better info. Industrial Park. Drivebc.ca. Already knew that. Burns Lake. Should I know Burns Lake? That might sound familiar, actually. Burns Lake. Okay. Maybe I'm here then by the industrial park. So then I'm at Kellway Road. Yeah, that is damn right. In winter, Burns Lake transforms into a snowy playground hosting events like the Burns Lake Winter Carnival. Average snowfall here can reach around 210 centimeters, 83 inches per season. Alright. Moving on to... Is this Bangladesh? I think it's Bangladesh. Should be Bangladesh. Yeah. Oh, big highway. Well, relatively big. Cox's Bazaar. Why is it in English? I can't show off my reading. Albayan Road, Rubber Dam Link Road. What is that supposed to mean? I'm gonna need a better address than that. Okay, or I just find the signs to everything. So Bandarban is up here. 113, 149 to Chattogram, and 48 to Chakaria. Chakaria is here. Okay. Other way, I'm assuming this goes to Cox's Bazar, 9 kilometers. Yeah, that's not very far. And Teknaf 82 south. Teknaf is down here. So are we just at this here? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So just after the curve, there's this off-road. Rubber Dam Road, that is what it said. Yeah. Yeah, Rubber Dam Road. This looks about right. Al Bayan Institute. It said that too, honestly. And this is Al Bayan Institute. Boom. Cox's Bazar is internationally renowned for having the longest uninterrupted natural sea beach in the world, extending approximately 120 kilometers along the picturesque Bay of Bengal coastline. Wowee. Alright. And then we have India, actually. Then you beautiful small cam. But where? Odisha. Then most small cam is around Bhubaneswar, Cuttack area here. Since this is a smaller road, I'm assuming it has to be there. Otherwise, it would only be like connecting highways to the other towns that have this camera. I'm afraid I cannot read Odia. I should maybe learn, but I have not bothered yet. Jayapur Kotak. Or Jayalpur? Jayatpur? Jagatpur? Something. Well, it's not the Jagat Singhpur at least. Jagatpur is here. Then we have Kaval Road or Canal Road. I don't know. I'm not sure how big Jagatpur district is gonna be within. Well, I guess Cuttack is the district and Jagatpur is the sub-district. However, the administrative units of Odisha work, I'm not sure. That's a main road. That's good. Okay. Laxmanurishinga. Is that a place? Atpira Bazaar, Jagatpur. Atpira Bazaar. Okay. Then I came from next to a gas station here. Oh, and there's the roundabout. I came from over here. Okay. Southern Off-Road. Is it this? It might be. I think it might be. No. One off-road away. Shoot. Almost got there, but Cuttack is uniquely located between the Mahanadi and Kathajodi rivers, giving it a natural island-like geography. This strategic location contributed to its historical importance as a fort city. Yeah, I've always thought Cuttack had a very cool, like, city shape and geography. Anyway, moving on to Bolivia. For the penultimate round of this daily challenge. Not a very small town. Maybe if I find a town name, I'll even have heard of it, you know? It's not that many towns covered in Bolivia. Clisa? Is that a CBBA? Is that Cochabamba? Clisa is here, okay. I can't say I have immediately heard of it, but it wasn't too hard to find. I think we're here on this road. Do we bend? Yeah, should be. Okay, and then we spawned. This angle looks about right. Not too far from the bend here, actually. Got some houses on the western side. Maybe this is the off-road there. That looks about right. I'm just gonna double check the angle. If I turn all the way around here. Yeah, that should be it. Okay, nice. Clisa is a small town known for preserving its heritage. Its Sunday fair, featuring dishes like pique macho and chicha, offers a vibrant glimpse into local traditions. And finally, we appear to be in Italy, I think. Let me double check. We do not have double blue, actually. No, this should be Italy. It is not Italy. It is probably Slovenia, actually. Maybe Croatia. I'm assuming it's close to Italy. Novigrad, Citanova, wait. 5002, that's not Slovenia though. Novigrad, I mean there's a bunch of Novigrads, but there is a Novigrad here. Oh yeah, wait. That's double language. Novigrad and Citanova is Italian. And the entire Istria Peninsula has a lot of Italian language. So the center of Novigrad is to the west on the 5002, which I have clicked on. Comunella. So where exactly am I? Which roundabout? I guess is the real question. 75, yeah, that makes sense. North to Punta. Oh, road name, that would be helpful. Jadranska ulica. How does this make sense? Which way to center, actually? South. Jadranska ulica exists here. That is interesting. Are we not in Novigrad? Is it pointed to Centro and Novigrad? 75 to Suvadria is there. Am I in Umag? That makes more sense. Yeah, that's where I am. That's where I am. Okay, that makes more sense. I just wanted to Novigrad and the center of town, not to the center of Novigrad. Umag is often considered the gateway to the Istrian Peninsula, situated across the Adriatic Sea from Italy. Its charming old town with narrow, winding streets reflects the blend of Roman and Venetian influences. And that's a 24,996. I think I lost 2 points on 2 rounds. Unfortunate with the Croatia and the India one, was it? Yeah. Yak attack there. But otherwise, a pretty good day, I must say. So, yeah. I think this is the last Rainbolt challenge for a little while now. Because Rainbolt will be out traveling again. So, but I will see you for this moving challenge tomorrow. So yeah, take care.